1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we'll do configuration for digital input module. The same procedure. Already we have entered password, so it gave direct access. So system setup. So it will refresh the modules once again. So DIM. First we have to choose digital input module. So this number, if it's a 2, so we have to check for the number. Only one module we have. So directly we'll go for this. And here we'll go digital input module. M05 means module number 5 channel 1. This all you can see the same settings. Okay, configuration blank channel same. This one we are showing for inhibit. Okay, this one we'll use for inhibit. Okay, this one, what we have to do here. Now normally that this one settings we are making now, switch the connection means that NONC. For that normally open we need unsupervised. Next, remote interaction, because directly we are accessing from the remote, so we don't want latch. Sorry, this is also same. Disable latch, remote interaction. So if you in remote interaction, if you try to remove latch, it won't go. Next, now here we have to choose. Now we first channel we use for inhibit, so we have to choose this one, and we have to check the channels. What are all the alarm when we press inhibit? What are all the this one things to be inhibited? So that time for that I will choose all the signals, all rig flow. So you can see rig flow, seller, bell nipple, cell shaker. This is useful because when we do calibration of blindly, that time it will helpful. So all H2S, LEL alarm, all I choose for inhibit. So when we press inhibit, that time it will inhibit all the alarms. That's it, you can check it. Channel tag inhibit, custom ID 07, input type unsupervised, data default open, remote interaction because manually we are handling that one, and latch, no need latch for that. Reset to be disabled because it's inhibit. I enabled. These are the channels we use for rig flow, seller, bell nipple, shell shaker, low alarm, LEL low alarm, H2S high alarm, LEL high alarm. Acknowledge we don't want. Confirm. Pause. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now first we did for inhibit. Now channel is for acknowledge. ये चाहिए तो यूज़ कर सकता है, नहीं तो नहीं चाहिए. डिपेंड्स ऑन कस्टमर. वैसे तो हम लोग कोई यूज़ नहीं करता इसको ज़रूरत ही नहीं है आई गेस, क्योंकि फॉल्स अलार्म आता है तो हम लोग डायरेक्ट इनपुट मोड एनेबल कर सकता है इसके अंदर.
एनेबल डिसेबल.
अभी फॉर एग्जांपल 5071 में ना 5071 5074 पे उस पर लैच फंक्शन देता था, मतलब जब गैस जाता था तब भी उसको यह होता था. इसी के ओके
इसमें एक्नॉलेज दे रहा है फंक्शन.
एसी के उतना देता है इसको एक्नॉलेज है. सेम अनसुपरवाइज्ड ओसी, नॉर्मली ओपन, remote interaction. After directly we can say when alarm comes, a warning comes, it has to disable remote interaction. Next, so we have to choose acknowledge. So if you want, you can choose all the channels for acknowledge. So basically it choose
Acknowledge
sensor.
means reset.
Acknowledgement not means if any controller, if any alarm comes, so people should know from where it came. In land offshore and all we use. So if any gas comes, so they'll try to acknowledge. Okay, we know that alarm came, so it's a silence the alarm. Sometimes if it's a false alarm, it will
You
help.
can silence.
Yeah, we will tell controller that we know the operation. Now we can we'll give him. Okay, same that default values you can change, but I guess it's acknowledge and reset. It won't give acknowledge, no need here because it won't give fault alarm from sensor. If it gives also directly, they can put enable mode. So if it's manually or cable short anything comes means, so that time we have to disconnect the system.
Disconnect the system and we have to. Same for we'll go for this one. Acknowledge we have finished. This one acknowledge. Now reset. Commission channel. Same procedure. Configure blank channel. Normally open, unsupervised OC and SC. Latch we don't want, remote interaction we need. So if it's a manually they need, they can go for interaction, or else we can choose for a warning or this one. They can choose reset, warning and all. So I'll choose all the sensors. If any alarm came from sensor, so you can see it choose only this much because we don't want alarm. Why it's missing?
Next, full sufficient storage. Next, that's it, finished.
Finish, huh?
You need to